Hello everyone and welcome back to Every Other Saturday. So in today's video we're going to break down and take a look at yesterday's 3-0 win away at Livingston. So guys, we've done it again. We've managed to keep another clean sheet with a few changes in the squad, and we've managed to get 3 good goals in keeping this undefeated streak going all the way to the last game of the season. But first guys, before we get any further into the video, once again, if you haven't done so already, please feel free to hit down there and hit the subscribe button and smash a wee like on the video. Get involved in the comment section below and let me know what your thoughts and your feelings are. Thanks again to all you new subscribers. It's been much appreciated to jump along. We're sitting at 219 just now. We're looking to get anywhere above 220 for the end of the season. It would be fantastic. If we could hit 250 for the end of the season, I think that would be the best target ever. I've not been doing this for very long, and to get to 250 before the end of the season would be fantastic. But stick around to the end of the video. There's one thing I want to discuss with you before we wrap up today's video. But let's not waste any more time and dive straight into today's video.
Every other Saturday's my half day off, and it's off to the match I go. Happily we wander down the Copeland.
Well guys, another convincing 3-0 win, or so it would look anyway. I didn't actually manage to watch all the game yesterday, only seen bits and pieces. I actually watched most of it today. That's why the video was out ever so slightly later. I was busy working yesterday, so I apologise for not getting the video out. But it looked to me like it was a relatively boring game, quite a hard fought game. Even though we win 3-0, I think the scoreline flatters everything a wee bit, to be fair. Well deserved, utterly deserved if you ask me. Livingston could have got a couple of goals, but yeah, it was one of those games. That pitch slowed everything down. That kind of hard fought Livingston attitude that they had as well, that we were expecting, kind of kept the game at its own pace, and we didn't get a chance to get into it. Also as well, with the lack of players that we did have on that pitch in their starting 11, shall we say, that probably had something to go with it as well. Watching Joe Aribo play at that left back position as well was fantastic to see. He did so well, stepped into the position and made it his own. There was a few moments where you could see his brilliance just with the touches of the ball and making his way through and past players as well. It was great, so well done to Joe Aribo for that one. The goals themselves for me were fantastic, I have to admit. The penalty kick, 100% stone wallet. It was good to see Tav get that ball in the back of the net. You could see it meant a lot to him. But without doubt, goal of the game, number 2, the ball over the top from James Tavernier, landing at Kent's feet, and it was almost like Kent and Morelos didn't know who to be nicer, who was going to be nicer, sorry. Kent laid it to Morelos laid it back to Kent, and Kent got it in the net. It was a fantastically worked goal, and if you look at it, it was very, very similar to the ball coming over the top from Tav earlier on in the season a few months ago to Jermaine Defoe, where he managed to just get that instant touch on it to put it in the bottom corner. So this just shows you the quality and the skill that James Tavernier possesses when it comes to putting balls like that into the box. And that there, before I move on, that there, I think this should be why the player of the season stuff, this should be going to a man like Tav, because his numbers, his ability, the sheer fact that he is a right back and he has those numbers, the commitment he puts in, the captaincy he's done this season, I think it just shows just how good a player that James Tavernier is. And moving on to goal number 3 as well, with Yanis Hadji, with what I could only describe as a nice wee screamer for him. It was a fantastic goal to see. Hadji getting on the ball, managing to get the ball in the back of the net, building that boy's confidence up. It always seems to kind of start Hadji for me this season, and it's good to see him get the ball in the back of the net. Hopefully rolling on, making the manager have some decisions to make. So that game moves us into another clean sheet record as well. We're sitting there, John McLaughlin this time in the sticks, and I think that's 14 games and 13 clean sheets if I'm right. Get down in the comment section and tell me if I'm wrong, but the numbers, it might be 12 and 11, but the numbers from McLaughlin on that are amazing for a substitute goalkeeper. Once again, showing the class and the ability for him as well. He doesn't get a lot of credit, but let's not be kidded, he's not on the field a lot, so it's not personal when he is on the field, but he stands up and he does his job. You can see the lack of just sitting about and waiting that he does when the ball did come to him, because Livingston did have their chances yesterday, they really did, and McLaughlin got in the way of some of them, and it was nice to see him doing his thing. But that win takes us directly into the last game of the season now, at home against Aberdeen on Trophy Day. Now, there's 2 problems with this game for me. one, it's on Saturday, and two, I'm working on Saturday, so I won't get a chance to see it, unfortunately. But hopefully my wee channel legend himself, Scott McFarlane, is going to be getting me some lovely footage from out and around about, possibly in Glasgow, maybe even round about Ibrox, and hopefully we'll get that involved in the channel as well, get a wee video done that way. But anybody out there I want notifications on, I'm going to be, send me all the information you can. I'm going to do my best to watch the game. If I can't get to see it, it'll just be one of those things, but I can't wait. This trophy day is just going to be, it's going to be tipped off something special, because we could go undefeated. We have now got a record points tally. We could extend that again, but trophy day at home, the only problem with it, there's no fans there to watch it in the stands. And hopefully guys, this will be the last game we need to worry about no fans being in that stadium, because over the summer, let's hope everything goes well. We've got the Euros coming up as well, so hopefully that sets a nice precedent for us. We're allowing fans into the stadium. It's all, hopefully, all positive things, but looking forward to it, and I can't wait. My next video will be out soon. We'll get a wee discussion on the Aberdeen game, and we'll see just exactly what we're going to be coming up against and how excited we all are. But look out on Facebook as well and Twitter. Going to be putting something up there for you all to get involved in, talking on that last game, because let's face it, we don't know exactly who we're going to be coming up against, so we don't really care. The team that we've got could be, again, a bit mixed match on the field, but a few questions I want to ask you guys, so look out for that on Facebook. I was over the moon to see the 3 goals go in. I really was. It was great. It just shows that we've got that level now, and even with a depleted squad we can still turn up in a 3-0 win, so it was fantastic. But that about wraps up today's kind of reaction on the video. It was obvious, all singing, all smiling, all dancing over this side, but what I'm wanting to do now guys, this is a bit I'm talking about, I need you to focus on the channel a wee bit for me. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do it, be it Facebook, Twitter or on YouTube itself. I'm going to be putting out a poll, because obviously we're going to be coming up to the summertime. There's going to be no football, there's going to be no Rangers things other than transfers and bits and bobs to be talking about, but I want to know what you guys would be interested in seeing. So if you do, if you can think of anything just now that you'd be interested in seeing over the summer, well, I've not got a lot of content to be putting out there, let me know down in that comment section below, and I'll build up as much as I can. I'll try and keep the goal of the day and goal of the month kind of stuff coming on that I want to try and get out. I'll try and keep putting out old videos as well from old past games, but get down in that comment section below and let me know exactly what you want to be seeing over the summer. Keeps the content going and keep you guys happy. But that about wraps up today's video guys. Thank you so much for watching. All the new subscribers, thanks again for popping along. Remember, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider dropping a wee subscribe, a wee like as well, and get down in the comment section below and get it shared all over your socials guys. Help us get out to as many people as possible. Hopefully we can hit that 250 before the end of the season. It's a big jump, I know guys. I don't think I've took a jump like that in such a short period of time, but if we could, it would be fantastic. So thanks again guys. I've been Chris, every other Saturday, and I will see you on the next one.